this is tonight. This is a little greeting card for Christmas. I started making my Christmas cards. These are my Christmas cards this year, and every year I make my Christmas cards with my sister. She's making hers in Washington, D.C. I'm making mine in South Carolina, and we share how far we've gotten with them. I'm putting a design on the bottom of mine this year with a punch, and I think this punch is Martha Stewart, but I'm not certain. It's not written on there, but that's the design. And I'm using these cards. Now, this brand says that it's created for Joann Fabrics. So it's these various shades of green. That's for what I'm using for my Christmas cards this year. And this is the same company. Here's the top. This is the same company, but these are the colors of this box. And this is called Shimmer Whites. Now, the Shimmer Whites have a little shimmer. I don't think you can see it. I don't know how to place the camera, but it's a little touch of gold on there. The shimmer is not like glitter, so you don't have to worry if your grandchild is 3 or 4 or 5 years old. It's not. It won't come off. It doesn't rub off. It's the paper itself. So you're gonna need some blank greeting cards. Now with this set, you get 40, and you get 40 of the cards, and you get 40 of the envelopes. The envelopes come with it. So I don't know why these are sticking together. That's the envelope. This is the card. So you're going to need your envelope. You're going to need your card. And the size really doesn't matter either. Now let me tell you about the prices. These are $10. They are $9.95 or $9.98, something like that, at the Joann Fabrics and Crafts. Now in your iPhone, you can download the app, or while you're in the Joann's, you can go online on your phone, and the Joann.com has coupons a lot of times. But I can't tell you what that coupon will be for. Sometimes it's for 20%, sometimes it's for 40%, sometimes it's 50%, and sometimes they even shock us and give us a 60% off one item. Now this is the catch. The item cannot be on sale. So when you go to the Joann's to get your supplies, make certain that you look for the coupon. So you're going to need your greeting card. You're going to need your envelope. And let me put them up on here. These are leftover buttons. Just plain buttons. Now you know how when you purchase a new garment or a new shirt, something like that, they give you extra buttons. I always hold on to those because I know I'm going to use them for a craft project. But you can use them for this. You see, it's just a plain button. This one has 2 holes in them. Some of them have 4, but it's just a plain button. Now I like to use 3. These come various sizes, and they come in a container in the Walmart, and you get a lot of them. They come in, now this package had pink, I don't know if you, yeah, pink. They had this turquoise, and they had this purple. They had a pretty, there it is, green, and they had yellow. I'm not certain if they had another color or not. Blue. This is blue. It's not the turquoise. Where's the turquoise? There it is. You see, it's a difference. Slightly, but it is a difference. So that's what colors was in this pack. Now they do have packages that have gold and silver. They have packages that have wooden buttons. They are exquisite. And I would think the wooden buttons would be great for a person that liked rustic. They would be great if you're making your dad a card. They would be great for a granddad. I think they would be more of a masculine card unless the person liked rustic, and they would be great. And anytime a child makes a greeting card is super special. So I like to have 3. And I use plain Elmer's glue. Now you see the glue running down? A few moments ago, I was making a video in my Facebook business group, business page of this greeting card, and I couldn't get the glue to come out. Now you see it running down the bottle, but it's okay. Now let's get started. You can use your cards like this, or you can use your cards like this. For this project, we're going to use them like this. And this is what I do. Let me see if I can bring this down just slightly so you can see what I'm doing as I talk with you. And it's really super easy, and you're going to enjoy it. Like I said, you can make it with your grandchildren or your grandchild, and they are going to love it. Now, what I do is get 3, and I use 3 that's different sizes, and kind of place them on the card. And I'm going to try to do 3 different colors. And I randomly place them on the card like that. Let me see if this one is a different size. I think I'll use this little one. Now, you're also going to need a straight edge. I like to use these index cards because they're flexible, because the next step, you're going to need something kind of flexible. I'm also using a Sharpie. You can use an ink pen. You can use a pencil. You can use whatever you have. You can use crayon. So if you're using, if your grandchild is very young and already has crayons, don't purchase anything. Use the crayons. It's going to be fantastic. Now I place this evenly on the bottom, all the way up through the center of the button, and then I move the button. Let me take the top off. Now from the top of the greeting card all the way down to where that button was, you're just going to draw a straight line. Now if you use a straight edge and the grandchild is older, the grandchild can tell you how many inches it is from the top to the bottom, especially if they're making more than one greeting card. That would be super special. That would help them with their math as well as with the second card. You see, they can say, oh, I want the same inches, or I think I'll make this one an inch shorter or an inch longer. And let me show you what you're creating. This is going to give the appearance that you have ornaments, and the ornaments are hanging. Let me put the top on. And this is what you'll have. That's the way that it's going to look. And you can kind of see the shimmer on the card now. Now, this part, I use these. These are the alcohol wipes to clean the lenses of my glasses. If you have an older child, this is not a problem. If you have a younger child, then grandma, you're going to have to do this part. If you don't have these to clean your eyeglasses, then you can use a Q-tip and just regular alcohol. You need to wipe the back of your buttons because the handle in the buttons, the oil from your skin gets on the button and the glue won't adhere. So just kind of wipe it just a little from handle in the buttons. And I keep this, and it makes several cards before it dries out. But as I stated, you can use just plain rubbing alcohol, and it doesn't have to be that 91%. Now, you're going to need Elmer's glue, just regular school glue. And I'm trying to get some of this that has oozed out. And cover your back of your button with the glue. You see, the glue is on there, and I like for it to kind of wait just a minute, but it's okay. I'm going to glue it down and just eyeball it to center it on the greeting card. It's okay. It's handmade. They are going to love it. You know, from my earliest memories of Christmas, my mom had me making the greeting cards. I remember when I was 3, I didn't actually make the greeting card, but she had me right there, and I was involved in watching the glue, and I was right there in putting my mark on the card. And my mother would tell me, now, that doesn't look like a L. Linda, let's see if you can make it look more like a L. And my mom was a school teacher. What she was doing was teaching me how to hold the pencil correctly. And we did that in making my Christmas cards for my aunts and uncles and neighbors. There you go. There you go. Now, they might not be glued down enough to hold on, but there you go. You can kind of see it. Now, let me tell you the next step. The next step, let me close this up. The next step is you're going to make the figure 8. Let me show you. And you're going to make it right above the button. You see? And then you're going to put 2 little tails like a smile to come out from the center of that figure 8. They're supposed to look like a bow. Let's do another one. Figure 8. Come out with your smiling tails. Supposed to look like a bow. And this one I made a little bigger because it doesn't matter, Grandma. It's gorgeous. And that's the greeting card. And you can use those buttons that come with your garments. This is a great craft for a child that's 4 years old. They will be fascinated with the buttons. And in that package that I'm telling you from Walmart, it's a package like that. You get a lot of buttons. It's about, let me see, I had the box. Here's the, I don't know where I put the box that had the buttons in it, but it's almost this size, and it's filled with buttons of all sizes. And I think it runs you about $4, so maybe $4 and some change, and you get the buttons in there. And you save up buttons when you get a new garment, when the grandchild gets garments. Save the buttons because you can use them for craft projects. So that's the way it's going to look. And it fits in your, here it is, it fits in your envelope for you to mail off to the other grandma or granddad and mom and dad and aunt and uncle and, you know, the neighbors. Oh, the mail carrier. Now, these are some that I made. I made that one on my Facebook business page a few moments ago. And there's the one I made earlier today. You see, all different kinds of buttons. This one has 4 holes, all different buttons, all different sizes of buttons, all different colors. And it's supposed to give the appearance of ornaments hanging. Now, This is a wonderful project for you and your grandchild or your grandchildren to make together. And let me tell you, I know before we end, I know you're saying, well, what's going to go on the inside? You can make these for Christmas. You can make these for Hanukkah. You can make these for Kwanzaa. You can make these for New Year's. On the inside, you can get a stamp that says Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. It's up to you. And just stamp the inside, and the child can sign the card. Now that's easy peasy. For that, you're going to need to purchase a stamp as well as the ink pad. Now the stamp can run you anywhere from $3 to maybe $15. But once you get it, you can use it every year over and over and over again. If your child is learning to write, this is a wonderful opportunity for the child to write the greeting message themselves inside the card. They can easily write Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah. They can write whatever they want, whatever reason you're making the card for. That's what I'm trying to say. They can write that right in their season's greetings. It would be a time that you can help them with their writing, as well as the person that receives it. I'm telling you, my mom was a school teacher, and when her children would make her a greeting card or sign the greeting card, she held on it forever. And the people will love it. It's nothing like handmade. So I hope you will create these Christmas cards with your grandchildren for the holidays. Now is the perfect time. Everybody's going to be coming for Thanksgiving, and this is a little project that you can do with your grandchild. Now look, if you are interested in having a craft group on Facebook, and you want to have more crafts that are special just for you and your grandchildren, let me know. Tell me in the feed that you're interested, and I'll create that group. And I will take it even to the extent of you and your grandchild that is a teenager. I can teach them how to sew, whatever you like. Now, anything that I can't do, if you're really interested in it, I can get an expert to come and teach us a project, and it will be priceless. I'm telling you, the memories that you'll build with your grandchild will be such an impact on their lives forever, for the rest of their life. They will have the stories, they'll have the mistakes, they'll have the ugly projects that they completed, they'll have those that turned out perfectly, and we're going to have a lot of fun together and laugh together. So if you're interested in having that group, let me know, and I will start that group. Because oh, wait a minute. I also have a Gotta Be Handmade live shopping group on Facebook. Now in that group, you can shop for handmade items directly from the person that made the items, and ask them questions about the items before you make the purchase. It's kind of like a home shopping or something like that, or QVC, but it's for handmade. I hope you will support those artists. Now on Facebook, the name of that group is Gotta Be Handmade Live. I have other Gotta Be Handmade, so remember, it's Gotta Be Handmade Live. And on Mondays, I have the artists there, and you can purchase live right from the artist. And that's on Mondays. Tuesday through Saturdays, I'm trying to have a peekaboo interview with handmade artists so you can see one of their products. And support handmade. It's wonderful. It builds memories. I have such good memories growing up of all the things I learned from people creating handmade products. Because, for the best, it's just gotta be handmade. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.